Hey folks, RP here, welcome back to the channel, thank you for watching. In this episode I'm going to go further at the Gsx-r Srad. I just did some adjustment at the carburetor, at the idle power fuel mixture, and even at the higher PM fuel supplyants. So hopefully this one gonna give us a good base again to see where we are at, and getting closer and closer to the solution because it's going on for a while, and to be honest it's getting to be annoying. So hope the best, and put back the rest and let's see how she's going to run. So unfortunately the test drive didn't prove us right, so it means that the problem is still there. So what we agreed with Victor, we did not know what have done by the previous owner when the bike didn't start to run. So he said he did start to clean a few things, so maybe there is some wrong adjustments in the carburetor. I did not find the exact size of the nozzles and things like that, so we did just go further what was in the bike already. But we decided to Victor to start to tune the bike again with a low fuel amount, and then gonna go higher and higher and higher. So I gonna do that now. Let's start to work. I am back from the test ride, but as you could see on the footage, the bike still not really want to cooperate, and it was a quite radical setup. I did close entirely all the idle fuel mixture, but the bike still had idle power, so it was still on idling really nicely. The startup was a little bit hard, and then I had a chat with my cousin. He's also really into the motorbikes, and he knows a guy who is a Gsx-r expert. Long time ago he's working with his son in his own garage, and he said this setup, it's really sensitive for everything. And because we did rebuild the carburetor, they said, yeah, the aftermarket is just not that good as the original one, so it can cause some problem. And then we had a further chat with my cousin, and then what we think is that the release valve in the carburetor, which is moved by the floater, it's not the same measurement as the original one, so that's why the fuel level could be higher than as it should, and that's why it's overflow the cylinder itself, and that's why it's struggling a lot because it gets too much. So now I'm gonna go with the adjustment at a different direction, and then later gonna check the float heights as well. Are they on the right setup or not, because of the aftermarket thing? But yeah, there is something what we can move on to go further. Maybe we gonna find something. Let's do it. So in this model, these solenoids, one for 2-cylinder, one is for 144, another one is for 243. They are losing up the mixture at a certain RPMs. They get a sign from the CDI to turn it on and off, and they get some extra air from the air hose itself. So we just did test these, and they are working fine. So we running out more and more from the ideas, and now we turn back to that. We didn't find any about the idle fuel air mixture screw adjustment, so we're gonna start to play with that, because now we take it a little bit lower and the bike reacts way better even for cold start now. So we think that's could cause the issue, so we have to do some really fine adjustments. So hope we find the problem of the source. Probably the previous owner, when the bike didn't start, he put everything everywhere and over-adjusted or something. But yeah, surprisingly, no any data about the adjustment itself. So let's do I did take out the bike for a spin, but unfortunately the problem is still there. So I'm really, I don't know, I really have no more option, no more ideas. So it's just really, I don't know, it makes me feel sad, to be honest, that's for sure. But yeah, it's something where my knowledge is stopped, and then we're gonna talk about it with Victor, how to go further. So that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, see you in the next one. Bye bye.